All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Cross the Line Sports. The guys are all here. The whole gang is here today.
Let's get it.
What's going on, y'all?
Chilling.
What's going on?
Everybody good?
Yep.
So as you can see, we got a new face here. We got Josh Council here.
Okay.
What's going on?
What's up, man?
What's
Josh?
going on?
Thank you for joining us.
For sure. Thanks for having me.
I'm glad to have you, man. Now, hopefully you're on my side, because they've been ganging up on me, claiming teams that's my favorite team, but they're really not. But you'll hear about it. Trust me.
I definitely said we last time.
Okay, thank you.
You said we.
You said
Well,
we.
I ain't mean to, man. But
glad he tuned in.
man, I gotta be honest though. Ever since I picked them to go to the Super Bowl, which I ain't no shame in it. It ain't my favorite team.
Say the team first.
But the Cowboys.
There we go.
Your
Lord.
boys.
When I see people just piling on them now, and I know I picked them, I'm like, man, I need these boys to show up, man. Just because I'm like, man, even though it ain't my favorite team, I was like, I picked them to go to Super Bowl, so now I gotta ride with them for a little while.
What's crazy is I really can't tell, though. Like, I really can't tell that that's not your team and that Baltimore is your team.
Oh, you
Can't tell.
now you know.
I know.
That's always gonna be my team.
Can't tell.
But now, when I pick a team, I go by. I always say when I look at teams, I look at the additions they made. What did you do to get better? And I just feel like they made some great pickups to help them out. And Brandon Cook scored a touchdown Sunday, and Gilmore got a game-winning interception. So I look at that type of stuff when I make my predictions. Not that that's my favorite team, because it's not at all.
He was waiting to say that. Well, that was definitely. It was two pivotal plays, but
Exactly, and I told you,
them boys was
there
trash
some,
for that.
Some big time pickups, and they showed up Monday night.
I'm going to give you credit here since you said we be ganging up on you, because I do not. I feel like I
Y'all
play the
definitely gang up
field.
on me.
Sometimes you be saying some outlandish stuff. But
Facts.
I will say, with the exception of you picking the Cowboys to go to the Super Bowl, everything that you have said that has been a little outlandish, I mean, Nash, has it not
adding up a
been,
little
the
bit.
math been mathing, right?
It's adding up a
I'm
little
trying
bit.
to tell you.
Well, let's
And I
get
guess
into
numbers
it.
don't lie, but let's get into it. So I want to start with college football first. We're going to go there first. And, of course, we haven't talked about Colorado and Dion and Primetime, all that. We haven't talked about them in a couple weeks. So question for y'all, because I was having this conversation over the weekend, and we all know that Shador is doing his thing.
Yes.
I like what he's doing. Does he leave for the draft this year? And if he leaves for the draft this year, does Dion stay?
I think he's gonna come back just because I think he's ready to go. Like I think if he went into the draft, it would be a toss up between him and Caleb Williams. I believe most teams look at Caleb Williams as the guy, but I think he's still just as good. But I think for me, I believe he's gonna come back just because first year at Colorado, he's still making money. I mean, money not an issue to them anyway.
Right.
But just the record, and I think he want to come back and losing 3 games already, 4-3 on the season. I think he want to come back and clean it up, and I feel like he still has something to prove on the collegiate level. So I think he's gonna come back. But do I think he's ready? I think he can play at the next level. Between him and Caleb Williams, I think most teams will lean more towards Caleb. But him and Luke May, is it Luke May? Jake May, the kid from North Carolina.
North Carolina.
I think I would take him over May. I think Shador could be the second best quarterback in this draft, but overall, if you ask me, just my opinion, I think he's probably going to end up coming back just because I feel like he's still going to feel like he had something else to prove, with the record they have right now.
Okay.
I'm going to say he's ready. His stock market is high. The only way I see him going back is because Colorado's on the map now, so they're going to get a lot of incoming players, offensive weapons, and it's only going to boost his numbers. So for that standpoint, I think he want to get a little more notoriety in the college league. But other than that, he can go now or then. I think as long as he stay healthy, he's basically going to get top 5 pick either or
Okay,
top
so this year or next year?
Either way.
Top 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he'll be doing his dad a favor if he go back.
Okay.
He'll be looking out for Pops.
That's what I think,
But I think Pop's staying there regardless because Pop's got a thing to prove. He's finna change the whole recruiting class. They finna start saying only so many people can get in the portal now. It's gonna be some primetime rules after the next couple
And
years.
those kids that transfer with him to Jackson State, they can't up and leave again and transfer again. So you still gotta
tough it out.
If you leave, those kids got to stay. So because of the rules and all that type of stuff. But I think now, especially the coaches got to recruit all year round anyway. So you can't just go up and leave and then move somewhere else. So these kids need to know you're gonna be there. So I think Prime gonna stay at least. Honestly, I think he's gonna stay at least 2 more years.
2 more years?
Unless something happened at Florida State. Other than that, Prime gonna be there at least 2 years, I think.
Okay, so we got 2 for he's staying.
No, he's staying.
He's staying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Prime said it.
What did he say?
He told him you staying. He was like, he said you're not going. So, yeah, he's staying.
Staying.
And I don't think he's going to get past Caleb. He's better at this point right now.
Okay. So you think, like what Lo said, he's definitely going number 2 if he were to go
leaves,
this year?
It depends who's picking, though.
The second quarterback, excuse me.
It really depends who's picking. The team, because there's some teams that need quarterbacks right now.
What team can y'all see him going to right now and making an impact?
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Atlanta and Giants.
Okay.
Those
I wouldn't
two.
want him to go to the Giants just because of that offensive line.
Yeah,
That
no.
line
Yeah.
terrible.
But their
That
quarterback
line gonna
worse.
get him killed, and because they just paid Daniel Jones. Even though I think he would be better than Daniel Jones, because I'm not big on him at all. But that offensive line, man, Shador done got killed
Yeah.
running for his life behind that line. So, but I guess that would make sense. But just because of that line and Daniel Jones being there, I like Atlanta more. I think that's a better fit for him.
Yeah. So where do y'all think Colorado is going to finish up this season?
Ooh, that's gonna be tough.
Be
That
tough?
loss
That's
last week
tough.
kind of put a damper on a lot of things. I think they're going to still get to a bowl game. Other than that, I don't have too much high expectations. Probably they'll get 6, at least 6 bowl game.
Let me see if I can. Cause I was looking at it. I think they got Arizona. Not in no particular. I can't remember the order. I know they got Arizona, Washington State. I think they can win those 2 games. And who else is on their schedule? They got some teams on there that's still gonna be kind of
Tough.
tough to beat. That's why I was like,
But we said Stanford was going to be at least, but they what it was 29-0 and smoked the game. I mean, so they have the talent. They just got to find a way to finish. And other than that, man, you just got to step it up. It was unacceptable.
yeah, ain't no way they should have lost that game. But okay, so they got UCLA. That's gonna be a tough game
Tulsa.
at UCLA. Then you got Oregon State at home. You got that one at home. Then you got Arizona, Washington State, and then Utah.
And
At Utah, that's gonna be a tough game.
what's their record right now? 4-3.
4-3.
Oh, you got
4
2
and
more
3.
games. You can get 2 games out of that. Yeah, it's a bowl game season.
I'm gonna give them Arizona and Washington State. I'm gonna give them those 2 games. Arizona, Washington State, and maybe I don't know about Oregon
It's
State.
a toss-up.
Maybe UCLA, even though that one on the road, I'm gonna give them that. I think they're gonna show up just because of how they lost to
Stanford.
I think they're gonna show up for that game, and then I'll give them 2 more after that. So they'll get a bowl game, but they still gotta. I don't like how they doing Travis Hunter. I think he playing way too much.
True.
And that's what we was talking about when we first started. When they first got on the map, when we did our first show, we was talking about how can he hold up playing both sides? It's just too much. Especially when you just coming back
from an injury.
And what's the kid? Whatever his name. Oh, he had a day on. He
put up 3.
Yeah,
put almost 300 yards, 2-3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's a lot to come back for your first. But overall, like you saying though, I think they'll get 2 more, at least 2 more games, at least 2 to get a bowl.
And we saying this in a negative aspect, but hey, they was expected to win 2 games this year.
Right.
Exactly.
They already finished. They already did what they needed to do.
Progress is already
made.
Yeah.
So,
last year, so
every win the rest of the season is a good job. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So these guys are expected to win 2 games. They're already at 4. Everything else, icing on the cake.
And that's why I said I think Shador gonna come back, just kind of clean it up and just show like his improvement from this year to next year.
With the line, because he want to show what he can do with
And
the
you
actual
still,
help.
Travis gonna come back. I think he gonna have to figure out which side of the ball he want to play.
That's just what I was going to ask next.
Travis will be back again. They, like you said, they gonna get transfer guys, and then they gonna have they probably gonna have. I believe they have a top 25 recruiting class too. So
Definitely.
with all that in place, man, Shador definitely he'll be back.
Okay. So I want to ask you, Josh, as somebody that has played both sides before, both sides of the field or both sides of the ball, what kind of wear and tear do you think that is on your body as a collegiate athlete? And do you think next year he needs to pick?
No, it's the wear and tear is real. It's
Right.
especially playing wide receiver and corner because you're getting hit and you're hitting, so it's tough. But personally, corner should be next year. He's
Think he should be corner?
Straight corner, and maybe like return specialist,
Okay.
and some at receiver. But they
So
got
why you don't think receiver?
because they got receivers. I don't know, like number 14. I don't remember his name, but he's a freshman, and when Travis
Okay.
couldn't play, he was tearing
He
it up.
look good, yeah.
It's just like just let that happen, because
So
they need
you-
help on defense,
I was gonna say, so you
Bad.
think?
and he's
Use your talent for that.
that's what he was coming out as a corner / athlete.
So on the next level, y'all see him playing offense or defense?
Nah, he's gonna be a
He's gonna-
defensive
yeah,
player.
defense.
Defense is your money maker.
He gonna
Okay.
be defense.
Okay.
He's gonna be listed as an athlete.
I think it's a lot harder to find a corner than a receiver.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I think
You can
so.
turn anybody into the receiver with the right offense. A corner, sticking somebody, the best athletes on the
It's
field,
tough.
that's, other than quarterback, that's like the second hardest position.
Yeah, because asking somebody to go out here and guard a Justin Jefferson or Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, somebody
I don't
that's
know,
run a
weekly
4-3 and jump like nah.
Yeah,
And that gives him the advantage because he has wide receiver capability. So he'll be, I think he's gonna be a souped up Trevon Diggs, because Diggs has the offensive hands, but he's a defensive player.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he got Prime coaching him, so you know he got the best of the best already.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
facts. Godfather.
Yep. So it only makes sense. I definitely see him playing. But I think for next year, it might depend on how they recruit. As far as like if they load up on defense, they might use him more for offense, even though he might play DB at the next level. I just think that's going to play a big part into it as well as how well do they recruit.
Okay.
Plus, it's going to definitely help. I would think Shador would definitely want him at receiver just because of their chemistry and the way they make plays. Like Travis Steele, he went over 100 this past week. Like, I just think it's just gonna come down to like recruiting. But next level, I definitely see him as a DB.
Okay, well, we're going to see what Colorado in primetime and everybody does to finish out this season. Let's talk about somebody that used to be primetime. James Harden. Switching to
Steve,
NBA.
The only thing Harden got going for him is the Adidas, man. I'm
That's all.
not a Harden fan.
So Harden is on some other stuff here
Drama
lately.
queen.
Okay, drama queen. We can call him that. So he did not show up to practice on Wednesday. We all know his situation in Philly, but not showing up to practice. We got the NBA season starting on the 25th, so starting next week. What are you guys' thoughts on James Harden and where does he fit in the NBA? Is he washed up? Is there a good team for him? What is really going on in the mind of James Harden?
He's definitely on the tail end of his career.
Okay.
He's more for the.
Real quick, didn't he?
Hey, he's like
Yeah.
he hangs with Lil Baby now. Like he's becoming like a rapper entourage type player.
Okay.
Like I feel like his fame is more important than the actual game right now, for me. Like he's had ample opportunities to show and prove the type of athlete he still is, but it's like his actions off the court and the way he handles himself is showing that basketball ain't priority. He has money. He don't need that. He doesn't have a ring, and this is obviously he's not chasing that.
I was gonna say, do you think he
'Cause
cares?
I mean, he should, because that ultimately leads to your legacy, and he's not even enticing. If I'm a championship contender, I'm not even looking for Harden. He's not even enticing to
not
like
at all.
go
No.
recruit him to go be that next level up. So yeah, I'm
And
a bad.
if I do look at Harden, like what's the least that I can give up? Like if I can give up a 20-30 draft pick, then okay, that's something different. But the way he missing practice and like he just making himself look bad. It's like
Yeah.
okay, you want us to make a move for you, but you can't even show up for them. So why do I expect you to come show up for me? That's what I don't like about it. And with the stuff with him and Moore, like I really don't understand it either because wherever you went to, he made stuff happen for you. Like he had definitely looked out for you and calling him a liar and stuff like that. So GMs now, I don't think they want to put up with that type of stuff, especially when you got younger guys coming into the league. I feel like he's kind of like playing himself out of the league. A team, I don't even know, like a team that if you trade for him, like I wouldn't give up a whole lot for him. Like I've been saying Miami. If I was Miami,
don't say no Miami.
Y'all don't want him in
if I was
Miami?
Miami, the only thing I would move for Harden, if the money lines up, I would probably move Kyle Lowry. But other than that, I'm not moving any other pieces to get James Harden.
I don't know if I do that.
And that's
That's
not even,
defense.
that's not even a logistical right move. Like
Harden is better than Kyle Lowry right now.
not from a defensive and
You're giving
game,
up a lot on
game
defense.
poise,
Man, but
general on the floor. I'm not
But you got Harden, who led the league in assists.
who used to like
Harden is. I mean, he's still an asset on offense, man.
Okay, can you get in on this conversation, sir? What do you think?
defensive liability.
Man, Harden my guy, so I mean I ain't
Okay.
tripping.
That's your guy.
Man, Harden my guy.
So
Even with all
Harden
the
is
stuff,
not
I mean,
washed. He
I
still got
wouldn't-
life in the tank.
He ain't hard.
I ain't. He's not washed. Nah.
What's going on with him?
I never thought he fit in Philly. I ain't think
Okay.
that was a good pickup.
Okay.
2 ball dominant guys, not a good pickup.
Okay.
So I just never liked that junk in Philly from real. But where can he go now? Only place that he can go is probably Portland because they just rebuilding. So he just
They got too many young pieces.
He don't want to. They're not gonna mess with
No.
that chemistry, that youth.
ain't no chemistry there. All just got there.
I'm saying, but you don't want to. You don't
I
want
like,
to.
I like
You know
that.
what I'm
You don't want to
Like-
put a cancer in the place you're trying to build.
Not with them young players, man. That's gonna rub them the wrong way. Especially when you got Scoot and you got Shaden Sharp, and then you got Simons there, and then you just bring it in DeAndre Ayton from Phoenix, who just had a bad experience out there. Do you bring Harden in, man? Not with the young players.
Do y'all think he still wants to be Houston Rockets Harden, or do you think like?
That Harden gone.
But do you
Houston
think he
Rockets
still
Harden?
wants to be him, or
course he
does
wants
he
to be
want?
that.
He probably want to go back to Houston. Matter of
Uh-huh.
fact, that's what they said in their article. They were saying like Harden was in Houston for whatever reason right now, but plus he has the business out there. But
He
if
got that
I'm-
restaurant.
If I'm Houston, yeah, I'm not touching them either. That's another young team.
So where's he gonna go, y'all?
Home.
Toronto.
Josh said home.
On his way home.
Who else you say? Toronto.
Toronto.
Okay. Toronto.
It have to
Okay.
be a team that does not in the buildings. That I can't even explain what type of.
I would say like a strong veteran will team. That's the only place you can move them to. Like anybody else, like why would you? I don't even know.
A strong veteran
You
will
gotta
team.
have a strong veteran presence if you want.
Because you don't want him trickling off on the youth like the
The
New York
only
players.
team that comes to
would
mind, like the
say-
first thing that comes to mind, is Golden State. What you thinking? What came to your mind?
I thought about
Lakers.
It too, but
The Lakers? Yeah, they old.
Hey, oh.
Bron ain't going for that.
Yeah.
he ain't going there.
It had to be some. I can't even. What's my East team? Let me see.
I just don't see the only team I
Maybe-
see.
Maybe Chicago, but I don't even know if they. That's what.
But you gonna move to get
Is
them.
I like
that's the-
Chicago.
You can't
though.
move the
I like what they got.
can't
I wouldn't
move,
move
yeah.
DeRozan or Levine, and Lonzo he hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't. I don't know. Like the only team that really came to my mind was Miami. If I can get him for the least asset possible, I would move Kyle Lowry to get Harden. But other than
Does he
that,
really fit with that culture though?
No, he
That's
don't.
your team, so
yeah, that's-
does he really fit?
Nah, he fit for the lifestyle after the game. That's about it. But
Well,
yeah,
other than
man,
that, man, like
he need to go to a team that's. Is Pop even still at Spurs?
nah,
Yeah.
he ain't going there. You know,
But I'm just saying
Pop ain't doing
that's the only type of thing to finish
But-
your career.
but-
He gonna need that type of strong structure.
Y'all got a strong structure too.
Man.
But Harden, like
He
he
been
said,
stress
his
Spo
ways
out,
now.
man. You see how Spo look
Yeah,
already?
Harden said his
Man, he gonna
ways
stress
now.
Spo out.
But that's
man.
what I'm saying. Like the way he carrying himself now, he ain't really been in the best shape.
And you just don't want that energy. Like
That's what I'm
he the type of player you don't know how he gonna walk in the office. It's about me or it's about the team.
Mm-hmm.
Is it gonna be theatrics? Like the bro came to practice 1 year to show that he was overweight. Just so
That's what I'm
you know
saying.
Like who does that?
Exactly. You
Like you don't love the game.
no
Like,
matter
to
what,
me no
you
more.
still got to be a professional. Like you still got to show up. and
Not
be in
not
good
knocking
shape.
him for his skill set, but come
Yeah,
on,
he
bro.
nice, but like now I definitely don't think he's the same player he was back when he was in Houston. I think that was the best version of Harden. Now, I think he probably can still give you like another 20 and 10, 18 and 10, something like that. But like I'm not moving like key pieces of my team
To get him.
to get Harden.
Facts.
Like,
Is
I
he
know
in your top 5? I mean, is he starting? Depending on what team he goes to.
Yeah, he's still the starter.
Yeah, he is.
He's still a starter.
He ain't starting coming off the bench.
Coming off the bench.
Coming off the bench. Okay.
Coming
Oh,
off the
he ain't
bench.
with that at all.
Is
I don't see.
See, that's his ego. His ego not gonna let him do that.
But we
He
have
putting
look.
himself out the league because you remember when Melo, he was like he went coming off the bench and then he for a minute nobody even touched Melo.
True.
And Melo don't have nowhere near this type
Nah.
of baggage that Harden got. Well, he
But they gonna
moving
just
teams and
Gonna mess around and be at the Bucks on some crazy stuff.
Harden.
Gonna mess around and be on with the Bucks on some crazy
He
type
definitely
stuff.
coming off the bench then.
And who they gonna move to get him?
On some crazy. Just listen.
I don't see this.
Shameless
Okay,
plug.
bold predictions.
Yeah, he gonna, you know what
okay.
I'm saying? Harden to the Bucks.
All right, so Harden has no home right now. Nobody really likes him anywhere. You say Toronto or Portland. You say go home.
He gonna be at the
I
Bucks.
say Miami.
You say
That's
Miami.
the
Okay.
Alright.
All right, so
That's tough.
okay. So give me some finals predictions. So NBA once again is starting next week. Let's go bold. Who y'all got in the finals?
Suns and Bucks.
Suns and Bucks. Okay.
KD breakout year. Think he finna. This gonna be his MVP year.
Another one?
Going KD. KD gonna lead them boys. And of course, I like the Dame move to Bucks. So I think that's an official East sweep.
I'm gonna give you applause for this because you didn't say Miami. Like normally,
Yeah, I
you
gotta-
just
Yeah,
you
he
picking
being
your team
objective.
on
Hey,
everything.
he's being objective.
This is
Hey,
growth.
Like,
This is
hey.
growth.
objective, man.
You didn't
You
say
know, they
nothing
still
crazy.
they going to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Oh nah.
Yeah.
Oh, they
but
playing the
other than
Bucks,
that,
and
yeah,
then the
look,
Bucks.
Bucks
Okay, how
might
many
give
games
us-
are the Bucks beating them in?
They might go game 6.
Game 6.
Might go
Okay.
6.
First
Yeah.
round by, and that's it.
That's crazy.
Go home.
Well, at least
Unless
he put
y'all
them
make
there.
some moves.
Best team in the last decade. That's crazy.
Long
So
gone,
from
man.
last show, can you name a team in the East that has been better than Miami
Most
in the
more consistent.
excuse me, more consistent in the last decade? Does any team come to mind,
Playoff
or does
work.
Nash have
Playoffs.
a okay playoffs? Does
Playoff
Nash have a
wise.
point?
2013.
Go ahead. This,
2023.
okay, just break
Let
that
him get
back
it
down
out.
for me. Yeah, break that back down for me, because
Who's the most consistent playoff team in
Nah.
the East?
Now, keep
In
in
the
mind,
East.
back then, they
In the
had
East.
LeBron back
I'm about to
then,
say, I say keep it a buck.
In the East.
Keep it a buck.
Who?
The most consistent is LeBron. Like it.
But he talking about team.
What
I
team?
know,
Yeah.
but it's like
I can't help it. We had him.
Yeah.
I mean,
And even after the when Braun left, 14.
14. Yeah.
How many times have we been to the finals since then?
I don't know. Between y'all and Boston, I don't know.
Boston
That's
only been to the
what
finals
Lowe
once.
said. Lowe said
don't
Boston
matter.
was pretty consistent.
So you going by finals only?
No, I'm saying
Just
playoff
winning. They've been
in
winning.
I
general.
would say because Boston always in the
But
conference
who always
finals.
who always
They
put
always
Boston
in the
out?
conference
13,
finals.
that's why.
Who always
Yeah.
put Boston out?
Boston.
Miami.
Boston beat themselves every time.
Miami. All I'm saying.
Going back
is-
to then, I'm gonna say Miami just because
Last
you
decade.
had LeBron then, and
Yeah.
Boston for a little minute. They won.
Well, that's listen.
They weren't really, they weren't all that back then. But now they turned around.
The East is
But
we're
go back
always
to
in a
the-
discussion in the East.
No,
Even
y'all
though for the
not.
past 5 years in the playoff discussion, we've
Oh,
been.
playoffs
In,
is-
that's what we're
okay.
talking about playoffs.
Nah, I still
What
think
have your
y'all at the
Lakers
latter
did every
end.
year for last 5 years? We ain't gonna even do decades. Last 5
We
years.
got one ring. We beat y'all. But
Yeah. Other than that, what you been
I
doing?
don't- me
Atrocious.
personally, I don't really. That ring, I don't really count it like that. To me,
What?
Just 'cause of the
And who
bubble.
did you play?
oh my god.
Who did you
But
play?
we beat y'all.
Who
but-
did you play?
Yeah, we played
Miami.
But I'm agreeing with you. I
Okay,
said the last
2020.
10 years, of course, like y'all. In
We can
the
even
East,
go to the last 5 years. What I'm saying is, what team has been more consistent in the East in the playoffs than Miami? You can go back the last 5
Boston's
years.
been pretty consistent too now.
More consistent than us.
Y'all had two finals appearances. They only had one when they beat or when they lost to Golden State. But they've been getting to the Eastern Conference Finals. But y'all been there twice. But for
So
me,
it
personally,
sounded like us.
even as a Lakers fan,
It sounded
it's
like
a
us.
ring, but I don't really. For me personally, like it don't.
They
have
can't
the
say why
same-
not. That's all I'm saying. East.
I said out the East, out the past 10 years, Miami been the most.
You could even say the
consistent.
past 5.
Past 5. Yeah, y'all had 2 finals appearances, so I'm gonna have to say Miami.
Exactly. That was my whole point. We've been the most consistent.
But y'all not going back to the finals this year.
I didn't say that. I
saying
just said the Bucks.
That's crazy.
But we will be in the playoffs, and we'll be
Everybody
contenders.
in the playoffs now, though.
Oh,
Like,
Lord,
the way
there
it
you
is,
go.
the play in and all playoffs, and then everybody. As long as you,
Who your finals teams?
My finals team, I'm with you on Milwaukee. I was tossed up. I got Boston and Milwaukee in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Okay.
I think 7 games. As much as I like Boston, I think they gonna miss Williams a little bit. And then I still don't know about how you losing Marcus Smart. Even though you got Holiday, I still think it's gonna be something to figure out with their chemistry. Even though it's gonna be the same with Dame and Giannis, you still got, to me, Giannis is the third best player in the league. And I still just like that move picking up Dame. So I got Milwaukee in the East. Then I got to go with the team in the West. I'm going with the team in LA. I got the Clippers. I think for them, this is going to be they make or break year. I think this year, if it don't work, I think you got to break the team up. But I think
You
this
think
is gonna
so?
It's
Okay.
time after. If you can't get it done this year, everybody should be completely healthy. To me, Ty Lue the best coach in the game. I still think they had a D team. I think they would have beat Phoenix last year had Kawhi and PG still played. And still got Russ. People give Russ a hard time, but man, Russ still a superstar, man. He still got it. Like, he still got something left in the tank.
He's a great bench player.
He gonna be a starter.
I would take him as a bench player. He's that
Man,
fire.
and in the playoffs last year, Russ was balling. He was still balling last year. Now, like, I think people give him a lot of flack because of the stuff that happened in LA, man. Like, he didn't with the Lakers. Like, he didn't look good there, but when he got to the Clippers, man, like, he started looking good again. Not like the old
So you
Russ.
have him as a starter?
Yeah.
See, I think him as a starter messes up the dynamics of that team.
I think Russ know at this stage of his career, man. Like,
He
it's
don't
about
know
winning
he
now.
don't know
Like,
how
he
to
got
tone it
everything
down
else.
though.
He's a very
he's a
emotional
one-button
I
player.
get it, but he got the best
And
coach
he don't
in the
know-
game. Ty Lue gonna have everybody on one accord, man. Like,
Okay.
I'm telling you, he the best coach in the game.
I like him
in my
coming off the
personal
bench,
opinion.
man. He's a spark.
Nah.
He has that one. He all he know is go.
And
He don't know how to dial it down.
team,
So I would love that coming off the bench.
and I'm just banking on everybody staying healthy. Like, if they stay healthy, I got the Clippers in the Bucks,
Clippers and the Bucks.
and I got the Bucks winning though.
Okay.
Bucks in 7.
Bucks and 7.
But wait, if you bring Russ off the bench, who's starting?
What's
They ain't gonna start Bones.
I was about to say, because he the same player.
Bones Highland, you ain't starting
Yeah.
him.
He got one button. He score. That's it.
Russ that dude, man.
So you got to start Russ, bro.
Russ good, man.
got to, but it just throw off the dynamics with me. I don't know.
Oh.
I wouldn't have him as a
What's the dynamic?
I think
you're losing me, brother.
Everybody knows
like with
this
Kawhi and PG.
Right.
They're not a fast paced. They're not an up tempo type players. They let the game come to them. Russ is a go. So that's gonna be. I can see Paul George and Kawhi game managing, and then Russ is that. Okay, we need the bucket quick. I don't see all three of Russ clashing with that.
He got Ty Lue, and I think it helped them that he went into that system for the tail end of last year. So going into this year, that's gonna kind of help with their chemistry. I just think health is gonna be their biggest issue, and if they can stay healthy with the pieces that they have, I think with Russ, Kawhi, and Paul George, like they can compete with Phoenix. I think they got.
He just got to accept that role.
What's that role? The
I
bench?
mean, no. To
I
dial
was
it
about
down.
to say,
No, if
okay.
he dial it down,
Man,
it's,
when Kawhi got hurt last year in the playoffs, and it was just Russ out there. Russ was.
but what is that? That's
balling.
green light Russ. What I'm saying is you got to
Even
yellow light
before that,
Russ. Like,
Russ was still playing good ball.
I ain't
Like,
knocking
When
it.
he was in LA, he couldn't hit no kind of shot. He was looking terrible. Like, I was like, Russ, what is this? But when he went to the Clippers, I don't know. It was just like he just flipped the switch and he just started being able to like enjoy the game of basketball again.
So is he your third option on that team? Like, is he the third
Yeah.
option?
Yeah, he definitely the third option.
Okay, Kawhi number 1, Paul
Kawhi.
George
No,
2.
I got George 1.
Mm-mm.
PG
Kawhi got a
different.
different bag now. You seen him?
Yeah,
with
but
that
Kawhi's
offensive bag now.
Kawhi different. You might see him 1 week. You might not see him
That's
for
what
1
I'm
month.
banking- I'm banking on
I like
Kawhi
man
staying healthy.
PG my boy man. I like his game. He getting back to the he not as quiet as the Pacers PG, but he in his bag, and he's showing a different bounce for him to be like year 10 plus. Kawhi, PG different. I got him being the leader of that squad.
Okay.
What's your take on it?
My take on.
Do you think Russ needs down?
I don't. If he dials it down, he's not gonna be Russ. So I get what you're saying about the two that he's playing with, and I do feel like he's the third option. But if he dials it down, then he's not Westbrook. So who is he? Then it's like, darn, does he go back to looking like the Lakers? Westbrook. So it's like you're gonna have to make that dynamic fit, because it's like if he dials it down.
But that means, are you telling the other two players to bring it up a notch?
I think he just said Ty Lue's the best coach in the game, so he's gonna figure that out.
But it's just up to the player, though. Like
it is up to the player.
We can go to Miami. What did my boy Wade do? Dialed it down. What did Bosh have to do? Dial it down. That's the only way that worked.
But see, I get what you're saying, but they not.
He wasn't gonna be the best player on that team no more.
Yeah,
I mean, that was over with.
I know, but he had to purposely dial it down. Like Wade could have still got a bucket every
ring.
Man,
Wade was all about winning, man. Like
exactly, but that's what I'm saying. It's Russ at that level of maturity. Where I can dial it down to win. Like I can do
this. I think when you look at this Clippers team with the best coach, as healthy as they can be, it's make or break for them. I think
he a better coach than Spo.
That's a toss up.
That's his team.
Me personally,
I'm
gonna take Ty Lue just because I like how he mix and match the pieces, and he don't have that type of structure up top that Spoelstra have. So I'm gonna take Ty Lue just because I like, even with when Kawhi and Paul George and everybody out, like how he mix and match pieces, and like he can pull a team together. So I'm gonna give him a slight, even though Spo more accomplished. If I had to choose a coach, I'm gonna say Ty Lue.
Okay, we got 3 parts for you to chew on here.
It's Jerry West in that front office, right?
I don't know if he's still around the team like that. He could be though.
That's a legend. I'm just saying. You got Pat Riley, Jerry.
You got Pat Riley. Who been there?
His way isn't working no more.
They went through an ownership change and everything. So.
Okay, what's up?
All right, so we got a lot to unpack because it don't sound like you agree with Nash about Russ coming off the bench. Don't sound like you agree with him pulling it back. Just give me something. What you thinking?
This one I'm thinking.
What you thinking?
So, when I look at the Clippers, they're probably, if not the best half-court scoring team after Phoenix. But if you can get easy buckets and your key guys ain't there, then it's problems. So I feel like if Russ is that third option, if he's getting the rebound and going. First of all, you saving Kawhi and Paul George from injury if they got to run down the court. You know what I mean? Like, you saving them those chances for not getting injured running down the court. Okay. So if you got that one man who can do it, let him go. But he should know, like, hey, if you got the green light, you got the green light when you get the rebound. If you don't get the rebound, then we playing through the offense, then we playing through Kawhi. That's just the adjustments I would make with him, but I would never stop him from, like, being triple-double Russ. Like, do your thing.
Yeah, do your thing.
Do
you
your
have to live with the turnovers.
He can still be – well, that's another thing. Yeah. Got to live with the turnovers. Okay, so you think the dynamics will work? Like, Russ
For
and
sure.
Russ, it will work.
Russ and PG is just a different combination because when Russ is there, PG just goes to another level every time.
Okay.
I don't know why it is. It's just how it is. So I feel like with that, that's a good balance that you need. Kawhi gonna do Kawhi.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what I mean?
Keep in mind too, when superstars having egos, Russ he took a huge pay cut. Like, he ain't making top dollars with the Clippers now. So that's already one way of, like, swallowing your pride. So
I don't see him as a superstar though. I see him as a star. I just don't see Russ as a superstar anymore.
That's tough. I say superstar just because of, like, who he was. Like, I don't think he's gonna be the triple double Russ, but I think he's still, to me, best rebounding guard in the NBA.
Yeah,
I think he still has those superstar qualities.
That's not me knocking him though. I'm not knocking no talent, no ability, no skill, no will.
But he still.
I just don't see superstar.
Quality,
but star, yeah.
Russ is still superstar quality to me.
It's hard for me to say that when he's the third option on the team, unless your team just like that. But it's hard for me to call him a superstar when he's third option
all time. Is he gonna still be the same Russ he was in Oklahoma City? No.
Okay, right now, since last week we did top 5 for this season. If we did top 10 players in the league now, I just feel like I can't call him a superstar, but star.
Yeah,
Whole lot of
he's
star.
a fallen superstar. Not like a fallen star. He's a fallen superstar.
I say
He's still a star.
Aging superstar, man. He aging, but
Okay.
he's still. I don't think he can be the main piece for you winning the championship, but he can definitely be a big time
The focal point?
contributor. Yeah.
Okay. What? So everybody else kind of gave their 1, 2, 3. What's your 1, 2, 3 on that team? Who's option 1, option 2, option? I know we know who 3 is, but
Kawhi, PG, Russ.
okay.
Respectable.
Who's your finals picks? What's your predictions this year?
Predictions.
Yep, finals.
Man, I'm gonna go Nuggets, and I'm gonna go. We'll go Bucks.
Nuggets and Bucks.
Bucks.
Dang, neither
The
one of
battle-
y'all said Denver.
Nah.
Neither
It's
one
hard.
of
It's
y'all
hard to
said
get back to the top
Denver.
if you ain't LeBron. only
hard to get
only
back.
LeBron can just back to back to back to back to back to back.
And they lost some big pieces. They lost Jeff Green and Bruce Brown, who was coming off the bench.
I like
Yeah, boy,
Bruce.
when he got paid.
I like
Yeah,
Bruce.
He went and got that
When
bag.
he got
so
paid.
It's hard to get back again.
But
Who's
if
winning?
anybody can do it, Joke can do it.
Who's winning?
That's tough.
That's an
I-
even
I-
matchup.
I'll probably still go Nuggets.
Nuggets. Okay.
That's an
You said
even.
Nuggets and Bucks.
That's
And
an
you got
even
Nuggets.
matchup. That's Dame, Dame and
Jamal.
Giannis,
Yeah.
Jamal and Yoke.
Yeah, that's.
I just see that on the little
Yeah.
poster now. It's really the role players that's gonna win that game.
Yeah.
Facts.
So I know Dame is. We didn't get your pick because you're first time to the show, but Dame is your guy. How do you feel about him with the Bucks? Los talked about chemistry earlier, so he talked about the chemistry with Boston, with them getting Drew Holiday, him fitting in with that, and then we talked about Dame with the Bucks. Who do you think has the? First off, how you feel about the pick, and then who do you think has the? How would I say it? Like the
Better impact.
easiest chemistry, or like the easiest time getting chemistry or building chemistry?
So how I feel about it? I've been waiting for him to get out of Portland for a minute.
Yeah,
I've been waiting.
He tried his best to be loyal.
Yeah.
he did.
I'm just waiting. But who has it easier? Boston. Because
Boston?
Drew, he's just a glue guy at this point. But he's a better offensive player than Smart is. So it's like, it's a plus, but equal on defense and a better ball handler, in my opinion. So
Okay.
Boston wins with the trade, but it's better for Dame because he has a superstar and an all-star.
Okay. So
He's just gonna
and
make the game easy for Giannis.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
space on the floor.
And Middleton, too.
Yeah.
as long as he stay healthy, which I think he will. Okay, so we got a whole lot of predictions going on. You said Denver wins again. You said
I got Milwaukee winning
Milwaukee winning
in 7.
in 7, and you got Miami.
Phoenix.
Nah, I'm playing.
Phoenix.
Phoenix. Okay.
Yeah, man.
All right, we all got some different picks. It's gonna be
KD come back
exciting.
here.
It's gonna be exciting to see what they do. So, who y'all got for MVP
Can
this
we
year?
let him go first? I just want to hear it.
You want him to go
I
first?
want
All right,
KD.
ask you first.
KD.
KD.
Yeah, man. I think him and Booker finna do some nice things, but ultimately I think he wills the team. So I'm going KD.
Okay, so that's Phoenix is KD's team, hands down. Everybody knows that.
It's not his team.
Okay.
It's Booker's team.
Okay.
But Book ain't nothing without KD. And with that
I
Aiden
ain't
getting
gonna say
moved,
that now.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
I'm just saying,
No,
like,
that's wild.
floor-wise is winning. Like, right now, since they done got rid of Aiden.
Oh, he definitely need him now, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
he
like,
need him now. But yeah.
and this is Durant time to prove you can do it on the even playing field. His rings have been cupcake rings. Like his ring with Golden State is a cupcake ring. It was the best team in the league, and you went to him. This is his chance to say, "Hey, we got powerful teams on each side of the East and West. Everybody got 2 dominant players. Now you can actually total squad and say, hey, I willed us to win versus I just was an addition.
I think
Okay.
he's gonna have to let Book. In order for Phoenix to go there, Book got to be the guy. Like Book you're going to have to let Book cook. So if anybody be MVP on that team, I'm going to say it'll have to be Book. Because I think at this stage, I mean, KD's still going to get you buckets, but I think Book got to be the guy that really, like, take it to another level and get them over the hump. But that ain't my pick. I'll let y'all go ahead.
Who's your pick?
My pick? I don't have nothing to back this up at all.
Here we go.
No type of evidence.
Wait, let me guess.
I don't have nothing backing this up.
I can't even guess what you're gonna do.
Nothing at all. But like I said, I feel like this will make or break year. And he missed a lot of games. But like, keep in mind, the NBA said 65 games. I think he's going to do it this year because this make or break. If he can't do it this year with a healthy team, like everybody lock and loaded, it's over. Like I said, you got to break the team up. So I'm going to say Kawhi for MVP.
Kawhi for
I think
MVP.
he's going to play at least, I'm going to say he played at least 68 games. And I think Kawhi got a different offensive bag
66. No, I'm playing.
You might be right. It might be 65, right?
No minimum.
Yeah, I think offensively, like Kawhi he a different player. Defensively, I think he's gonna lose a little bit just because of health wise, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I think MVP. I really wanted to say Tatum, but being up, like I said, make a break year. I think Kawhi gonna play 68, 69 games. I think Kawhi gonna average around 29 to 30.
Okay.
MVP.
You like Tatum a lot, though.
Tatum a
A
dog,
lot.
man.
Okay. Next.
I got a three-way tie.
Three-way
now.
tie?
Yeah, for sure. Last place is Embiid again.
Embiid.
Because if you don't
That's your
have,
boy, right?
if he don't have Harden,
Harden,
he going crazy. I mean, he's just gonna go crazy.
Okay.
If he stay healthy, and from watching him in preseason, if he stay healthy, I would put AD in the mix. Because if he go back to shooting threes, and he was hitting them at a high clip, you can't guard that boy at all. So and then he's guarding. Yeah.
I kind of forgot about AD a
Yeah.
little
So
bit.
I say AD, and then of course Nikolai. That's my guy.
Yeah.
Joke.
He just do too much.
It would have been 4 straight if they ain't snubbed him last
He
year.
ain't get snubbed though, man.
You think he got
injury.
snubbed?
He didn't get snubbed. Injury is the reason he didn't get it.
So I know you heard the show last week.
Yeah,
I
he
know
get
you
snubbed.
heard everything this guy over here was saying. Agree or disagree?
Me and Nash don't agree on much.
Y'all don't agree with
We
much.
don't agree on much.
And he went on the run last year. He was
But
just
when did he
snapping.
go on that run?
The whole year, bro.
When did he go?
He
When
averaged
going
30.
crazy.
when did he seal it? When Yoke got hurt.
He can't. He
But,
can't
man,
control
it's
when you
cool,
on the
man.
court or not.
Yo,
That's how he control.
He held up a little trophy. Yoke got the ring. That's
It was a toss up.
boy.
I even felt like the year before that, Embiid really could have got
Now
it.
that
I
was
feel like
him.
I feel like that was a toss up year, but I was like, I couldn't be mad either way it went. But Embiid was last couple years, like Embiid really been going off. But that's a good pick, but I don't know. That's a toss up. I'm gonna still say the Clippers.
and it's still a popularity
gonna-
award too.
Clippers gonna win enough games, man. I think they're gonna be a top 3 seed. That'll be good enough because I think the West gonna be tough to come by, and they gonna win enough games.
Top 3?
Clippers, oh yeah, they gonna be a top 3. As long as everybody healthy and on the court, they gonna be.
That's a big if, bro.
That's what I'm
Top
saying.
You got
3 is
Paul
rough.
George and Kawhi.
I give him
But
top
that's what I'm
5.
saying. To me, this is it for them. Like you got everything in place. Man, y'all been together, 4 or 5 years now with that team. Like, if y'all can't do it, y'all healthy now. Like, if you can't do it now, it's time to, move some pieces and probably, like, rebuild or something because you ain't getting no younger. So, that's why I'm riding on everything, being that year for them. So, I got Kawhi, Because he got the rings. He was a top 75 player. He been a defensive player of the year. That's the one thing missing off his resume, the MVP. So I think this year gonna be his year to like make a statement that one, he can stay healthy, and then get a team back over the top, especially the Clippers. Ain't nobody, that's the second team in LA. So
Yeah.
if he can do that, man, that's gonna be a big year for him.
It's
Come
gonna
on,
be
Kawhi, show up for me.
Oh yeah, I forgot about my boy Doncic, Luka. So if him and Kyrie can get some chemistry and they can win, he'll be in the mix too.
I don't know if they
That
gonna
boy
win enough
different.
games though, man.
Yeah, but if they can stay together, they'll win enough.
Do y'all like the combination of them two together?
That's different. I don't know.
You like it?
I do.
It's exciting. You want to see it because you
I
want to
just
see
feel
what's
like
going to go
they
on.
did it. The main reason they did it was because you had to show Luka, like, look, we trying to get somebody here to like help you win, like, and get you some easy buckets too. Like, you had to do something, like losing Dinwiddie and Finney Smith. Like, I don't feel like those pieces like that you feel like you gotta keep in order to win the championship. Yeah, they good role players, but when you can get Kyrie to go help Luka, I just feel like you had to show Luka. We trying to help put pieces around you to win. Because if not, Luka gonna be the next one out the door. So at least bringing Kyrie in gonna help you, buy some more time for Luka to fill out. If this is where he want to be at long term. So at least you trying to do something. Now chemistry wise, they're gonna have to figure some stuff out, especially end of the game, like who gonna take their last shot. But I just feel like really we had no other choice but to make that move.
You like those two?
No.
Why not?
They're the same player, honestly.
That's how I feel too. I feel like they went out and got the same player. I mean, I feel like
Luka's a better passer, but other than that, same player.
You don't
Ball
think-
dominant, pick and roll.
yeah.
That's
But
what it
for the
is.
pieces that you had to give up, would y'all not have made the move?
I would have got somebody else.
You would've got a big, or
I would have got a big.
Who gonna give up a big
I don't know.
that's dominant? Though? Like, nobody just gonna.
Well, Phoenix
not
ain't-
for Finney
Phoenix-
Smith and
Phoenix didn't want Aiden at all. Monty Williams was done with him. They could have pressed that and waited for that.
I don't know. I'm gonna take Kyrie over Aiden. Like I feel like I can get a big to rebound and defend quicker than I can get me a guard that's gonna give me 30 to 40 on any given night.
But you already got that guard. He need shooters.
But
He needs shooters
Kyrie
and
is a
defend.
sniper and another a ball handler that's gonna take pressure off of Luka.
That's not his game though.
Who?
That's not Kyrie's game.
What?
He's not a sniper here.
Kyrie gonna get you 40.
Yeah,
He gonna go
he
get
need the
you
rock
40.
though, and Luka need the rock.
Luka gonna get you 40.
Yeah, but neither one
I
of them are
can
off ball
find-
players though.
I feel like it's easy to find somebody that can rebound and defend quicker than I'm gonna go get you somebody that's gonna average 30 in a season. Like Kyrie gonna go out here and get you buckets. Like if Luka having like an off night and get 15, 20, Kyrie gonna pick that up and he can go get you 40. Like I'm gonna go find somebody. Like I can find another Looney or somebody who gonna give me 15, 12 rebounds.
Well, I'm gonna say it like this: if it was easy to get rebounds, then Russ wouldn't be triple doubling every night. Then, you know what I'm saying?
I get that.
So it ain't easy just to get rebound. You need bigs,
But
bro.
you can find how many bigs have been the main reason other than Yoke and Embiid. Who the other two bigs is like? That's the reason we gonna win the championship. Like a big that's just gonna like dominate. You don't really have no dominant big. So other than that, you don't really have nobody that you really got to worry about as a big. It's like if we don't stop him, we can't win a championship. It's only two of them.
Like when you say dominant, like you mean like in scoring or just dominating
Just
something?
dominant.
I mean, Looney was
Scoring,
pretty dominant in his series. Yeah,
Looney the reason the
But-
Warriors.
yeah.
have-
Like,
Yeah,
he's
his
rebounding.
rebounds.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna say other than Yoke and Embiid. It's not like you're gonna go into a game saying if we don't stop this big right here, we don't have no shot to win. Them the only.
I
two.
even say this: they could went and got Robert Williams at that point.
Who?
Dallas.
I'm taking if I got a choice of Robert Williams or Kyrie, I'm taking Kyrie.
I feel that, but this is what I'm saying: like you really just got the same player. So
I get that, but at the same time, you gotta make some kind of move to show Luka that you trying to get pieces to help him. Other than that, he gonna leave next. You gotta
So
put
basically, it
what-
was a shock factor. It was like
You gotta
That's
do
I feel
something.
like that's all it
It was
was.
to sell tickets and
I
keep
can't
his
just sit on
attention.
my hands when I got a
Yeah.
superstar like that because he looking around like, damn, everybody else putting these at least two stars together or winning. Like,
Give
I
me
ain't got
some.
nobody
But are they
helping me.
gonna win?
Nah,
It's
man.
only one winner every year, but you
But
gotta
I'm
show
saying,
Luka.
are they?
You gotta
are
show
they
Luka
gonna
that you
win?
trying to win. Like if you go get Aiden, that ain't enough. If I gotta choose between Aiden and Kyrie, I'm gonna take my chances with Kyrie.
To compliment Luka.
that's what I'm
I
saying.
see
Yeah,
what
that's
you're
what
saying
I
because
get
I,
what
feel
you're
like,
saying,
dang,
but-
I'm gonna pick this because that's the bigger name. But I feel like to compliment
To check more
Luka,
boxes off what you actually
it's
need
like,
versus what it's flashy and sounds good.
Have Aiden really showed y'all enough to be like, oh, he dominant? Like,
I think he
This
can
guy.
be, but I mean, look who he was playing
that
with.
low motor, man. It's some days he just check out. Like, you already know.
I think mentally he had a lot going on. Him and Monty didn't get along. Maybe
You know,
like
now Kyrie, he be tripping too now.
he does. He probably gonna miss half
when
the
he out there
season.
on that court, he gonna be a problem. I just feel like for me, if I got to choose between Aiden and Kyrie, I'm gonna take Kyrie just because with him and Luka, on any given night they can give me 80.
I get that,
I'll mix and match bigs and find a big that's gonna give me 8 to 10 rebounds.
but can they be on the same page at the same time? And if not, because then I feel like now you got the Boston thing going on.
And that's why I feel like you gotta.
Are they gonna be able to be if they both ball dominant? How I don't understand how that works with two ball dominant
Exactly.
people.
That's what I was
and
arguing
who gonna
with
step
about-
back?
That's
Who
what
gonna take the
coaching
step
is.
Same
back?
with Boston,
You got
right?
Jason Kidd, who's an all-time great point guard. He gonna have to coach them and figure out a way for them to like mesh together. But at the same time, I understand why Dallas did it because Luka just gonna be the next person.
All right, let me ask you this: who option one? Who option two?
Nah, it's Luka team.
So Luka is option one. Kyrie
It's
is option
Luka
two.
team.
And see,
Who
I
more
think-
clutch though?
exactly.
Who you
And
want
she
to take
saying
the
that-
Whoever
shot
got the hot
at the
hand that
end?
night,
No.
Whoever got the hand that
that's-
night.
that's how you gonna
Kyrie
do it?
willing and dealing. Hey, Kyrie, this you right here.
Okay.
Luka willing and dealing that night. And that's gonna help Luka because now they can't try to double team him at the end of the game, get the ball out of his hands. Now you got Kyrie too. Like with bigs, you ain't really worried about Ayton just dominating at the end of a game. Everybody know this is the problem, right? Luka is the problem. Now it's taking more pressure off of him because you got somebody else who can handle the rock. As opposed to just being Luka and Ayton down in the paint or something like that. So I'm looking at it from that, but you just got to show Luka, even if he don't stay there long term, like you got to show that man that you trying to like look. At least we tried to get you another star that's gonna help. Now, whether they gonna complement each other, it didn't look good at the end of last year, but
No.
I just think Jason Kidd. I mean, what other coach would you rather have though? You got an all-time top 75 point guard coaching you.
Yeah, Mark Jackson still supposed to be coaching too.
I mean,
That's
I
a
feel you on
fact.
that. I ain't mad at that, but for their situation, I mean, you got
And really, is they really coaching? That's a non-coachable team when you got Mark Cuban as the owner. That's the real coach. Be keep it a buck. He's the coach.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
He's
They
the
gotta-
Jerry
they gotta
Jones of
figure
that squad.
out.
Yeah.
They got to figure all that out. But as far as like that, I just think they just had to make a move and help
See,
Luka
look.
out.
That wouldn't help though. That wouldn't help Luka out. Cause I'm pretty sure Kyrie was going to the Lakers. I think Mark did that so he wouldn't go to the Lakers. I don't think.
Kyrie still could have walked this summer. And went
Yeah, he
somewhere else.
could have, but I mean,
He still could have walked in, but you don't know who gonna give him that type of money, and I don't know. I don't know if it was any other team that was willing to pay that type of max money to get Kyrie. I just think, like I said, Dallas had to do it, or Luka was gonna be by himself again, and plus that piece that you gave him.
I mean, it's a good
might as well
chance
have
he gonna be by himself still.
Who?
Luka. Kyrie don't play like that, man. I don't know what's up with my boy, but he done. He just
Nah, he gonna play, man.
he's not mentally there no more.
I mean, he got the bag now. I hope he ball. I think he gonna ball out, man. But they ain't gonna. I don't think they gonna win it. Now, that's a different story. But I just think it's gonna help him out. It's gonna help take pressure off of Luka, and I think they're gonna be able to find a big to do the dirty work. But
All right.
they ain't win no championship. That's a wrap for that.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens
Did you
this
get your
season.
predictions?
No, I did not. We'll see what happens.
Why you ain't?
All right, so MVP, my predictions. MVP. All right, this is just early predictions, but I'm going to go with the Joker. I'm going to go with that.
Yo.
Yes. Finals predictions. Out of the East, that's hard for me because I don't really know what the Bucks are going to do yet. I want to initially say the Bucks coming out of the East. Sorry, but it's either Bucks or Boston. Coming out of the East, but I'm gonna go Bucks. I'm just gonna go
it's
Bucks.
a tough one.
The West, I do think about Phoenix just because I like KD. I don't think your boy is gonna stay healthy. I just don't think the Clippers gonna. I
get it.
don't think
I get it.
it's
I'm
gonna
just
be
going
Kawhi
out
or
there.
Paul George, and I don't even. No, I'm not speaking that on them. But who are they playing? I don't know. I would like to see Phoenix. I would like to see Phoenix in that, and then I would say that Phoenix is definitely winning.
I really wanted to. I like Golden State, man, but I don't like the move they made. That's the only thing.
What, Chris Paul?
Yeah, I ain't understand that move.
You think they should have kept Jordan Poole?
Yeah, because
Nah.
you just got older.
Let him go.
You got
That messed
older
up
though.
chemistry though. You had.
I mean, I get that, but it's like you traded for a almost 40-year-old, but you had Poole. You had just paid. That's what. It's like you just got an older veteran player. That's why I just didn't understand that
Just
part.
gonna
But he's
control
still
the
solid,
tempo.
though. He's still very solid.
Yeah, but you
He's
got
older,
Poole-
but it's still
Poole
Chris
could have been
Paul.
your future for the next 10 years. You probably got Chris Paul for 1 year, 2 at the max. Like, I'm thinking long term, too. And Poole was, when they won the chip a couple years ago, he was a big reason why. Like, he was
Yeah,
right
but
there.
that was. How long did he keep that up?
And then, like, they like said,
You got that bag, and then it was just wishy washy from here on out.
He just getting hands through on him and all type of stuff. Golly.
Well, we'll see what happens this season in the NBA. On to the NFL. So, my team, the Eagles, Philly, picked up. Don't do that. You know I like Jalen. Philly picked up Julio. What does that do for my unexciting, very consistent Eagles?
Didn't they just lose?
Okay,
I'm
next.
just curious who they lost to.
Anyway,
Who they lost to?
they got Julio. Is
Oh,
what
they
I'm
lost
asking.
To the Jets. Oh yeah, the Cowboys beat the Jets too. We ain't gonna talk about that.
So they
Here
lost
we
to the
go.
Jets.
So what I'm saying is Philly is getting Julio. What do y'all think? I'm gonna start with you. Does that enhance anything that Philly has going on? Is this pickup a super gain? Does it tell me?
Nah,
Nah?
it's not. I have to see it
Okay.
because like you already got a Julio on that team, with
Okay.
AJ Brown, so it's kind of like you already got a freak of nature. So it's like you got 2 of them with Devontae, and it's kind of like.
More weapons, more problems? Or
I don't know.
How do we make it fit?
I
Is
don't-
Julio still Julio though?
I don't feel like but I don't know. Like he been on some sorry teams lately, so I was like, I can't really tell you. So we just have to see how it fit because I feel like AJ getting a little, he want the ball more type biz, and you bring
Yeah.
a target like Julio, it's like it's Julio, then it's Julio. He's proven, so it's like
Yeah.
naturally me, I'll throw the ball to Julio first, just because like it's Julio. I don't know. It might be some issues there. I don't know,
You
but
think so?
talent wise, off the charts. You can't double, or you just gotta pick your poison. Who gonna get it that night? That's really it.
Okay. Does this change their offense? Like, do you think anything is going to change? Or are they still going to keep doing what they're
Just
doing?
gonna keep doing what
Okay.
they're doing.
Okay. You want to talk now?
It just opens up the field for them. If you go on a package with all 3 of them guys on the field, there's a no lose situation in that sense. You got a dual threat quarterback, running back. Y'all know how I feel about running backs. Anybody
Yeah.
can be back there. Then you got 3 dominant receivers in their own respective. Yeah, I don't think you can lose. I think that just opens the field up. It's just up. It's gonna be on Jalen now. Whoever he feels comfortable with that day or in the moment. But of course, and then you gotta think Julio has never been one of those vocal players where I need to rock. Julio falls in line. He stays in his lane. He's proven he ain't have to state nothing. So him coming on there, being a quiet person, I feel like it's not gonna be any clashing. I think AJ Brown needs to just play ball, know that you are at the top, you going towards your peak. Julio, he's not at his peak anymore, but he still can play. So I think it's a great addition for him.
Okay.
But I don't think it's like him keep having him or not having him, the boys still gonna be at the top of the NFC.
I like that.
I like the move. I feel like he just fit with the Eagles, just like that whole atmosphere. But I feel like he can give you at least 500 yards, so that'll help him like a chain move with somebody reliable. I want him for my Ravens. I feel
You
like
sure that's your team?
That's
Okay.
always gonna be my squad.
Making sure.
I feel like I feel like he could have definitely helped, especially like Aguilar and all the drops and stuff we had. I feel like I wish we would have got him, but for the Eagles, I feel like he fit. A good route runner, you can put him in the slot, or you can put him on the outside or move Devontae around too. AJ still gonna be the guy, like it's gonna be him, so he gonna get his touches. But I feel like you can bring him in and be like a veteran mentor for AJ, because AJ have his moments where he like to get mad or
Pout.
Yeah, exactly. And look, you gonna get your touches. Julio can like show him the game, probably teach him some other stuff he might not know. I feel like it's a good move. Plus, you still gonna be able to run the ball and everything too. And then with the veterans you got on offense and defense, I like it was a good move for him. I feel like he give 500 yards from here through the end of the season.
Okay, so after week 6, who are y'all's top 5 teams?
I'll go first. No particular order. Bills.
No order?
No order.
Okay.
I like the Bills, though. I love Allen. 49ers, KC, Eagles, and Miami.
That's pretty
Right now,
solid.
them
That's
top.
solid.
I got KC. They're towards number 6, but I got them in just because they're the defending champions. And if they can stay healthy, they'll be all right. But if I had to choose number 1 team out of that whole list, I don't know because of injuries right now, but for-wise, both sides of the field, I still like. I like the Bills right now.
You like the Bills?
I've been liking the Bills. Miami's offense is nice. 49ers, they all around, but they got some key injuries on offense right now. Eagles, all around solid team. KC, just KC. They're my top 5.
I got one. I still got 49ers as the best team, just all around consistent. Just missed the field goal. Like I don't trust.
What about with injuries?
It ain't long term injuries, so I think they going. I still got the 49ers. 2, I got Miami. I like Miami a lot. The speed they got, man, it's lethal. Tyreek, and once they get A-Chain back again, it's definitely gonna help them out. I think they've been playing at a high level. 3, I got Detroit, just how consistent they've been playing. 4, I got the Eagles, and then 5, I got Kansas City.
I like the Detroit in there.
Okay.
Detroit a solid team. They're gonna hurt some feelings.
Okay.
Oh, and no Cowboys in this top 5.
I was gonna let it go.
That's
I
what's
was like,
shocking.
neither one of your
Yeah.
teams were in here.
Yeah, they ain't in there.
I was gonna let it slide.
That's tough. Oh, man. I'll say the 5 best teams right now, though. That would be Kansas City, San Fran, Miami, Philly, Detroit. No order.
In that order? No order.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I
Who's
wouldn't
number
put
1 though? Come on.
that
You knew I was gonna
discredits no
ask.
order, though.
But I'm gonna ask.
Number 1, Philly.
Philly. Okay.
I would give it Philly number 1. I'll give Kansas City number 2.
Okay.
49ers. That's all I'm going to say.
What that mean?
49ers are 49ers, man.
Boy, it's tough, man.
They going to fold sometime down the line. I don't know when it's going to
They
be.
injury prone.
Yeah.
You just said those injuries were not gonna last long, but what 2 players is it? 2 of their most fragile players when it comes to injuries.
You got McCaffrey.
Yeah, stay hurt.
They be all right, man. I think they and the defense they got, they talented enough to they got Minnesota Monday night. They'll win that game, and then after that I have to look at the schedule. But just losing to Cleveland. Now Cleveland got a tough defense too. Their defense tough, and just missing a chip shot field goal, something like that. And just how they've been dominating, like how they were dominating the first 5 weeks, I still got them as the top team for now.
Okay.
McCaffrey scale your MVP.
Now, if I had to say MVP right now, I might put Tyreek number 1 because he snapping. I know it's like you said, it was a quarterback-driven league.
So you gonna give it to him over Tua?
Man got 800 yards in what in 6 games.
So who
That's
getting
a
it to
record.
him though? You know how this
I
league
get
go.
that, but do you
And that's
think
how it
he gonna
goes.
be as effective if he didn't have Tyreek? It go both ways.
True, but they gonna say it's Tua.
Man,
That's what they gonna say.
Tyreek
Ain't no wide receiver getting that award. Man, I hate to say it.
But if he going this cliff he going on right now, they talking about this man might go over 2,000 yards. And I
They
get
gonna say
that.
who throwing it to him.
I get that.
Bruh,
But
they got the
we-
highest scoring
I don't
offense.
think we ever seen a receiver like this though. That's just
They finna
this
shut
type of
that.
speed.
I think I don't know. The league kind of want to see people scoring too. Why is they not manning him with somebody over the
Bro,
top?
I don't know what y'all was thinking last week.
Yeah, that was
y'all
tripping.
had was it Dante Jackson on him 1-on-1?
But that's
Like, what is it?
he doing that to everybody. It's not like he just
Bro, just fast.
yeah. But them boys, it's like the
Y'all was
league.
tripping. I mean, I knew y'all was gonna lose, but come on, man. You can't put this man 1-on-1 coverage and just think, oh, I got him by myself.
That's
Nah,
crazy.
it don't work that way.
Panthers.
Huh?
We talk about the Panthers.
Yeah. Oh, you know we talking about.
Yeah.
We talking about the Panthers.
Y'all won the game yet? No.
Now we won the game.
Y'all 0-6.
Oh,
0-6,
ain't no
still got-
way.
we gotta win 11 straight games.
That's what. You made a bold prediction, like.
I don't know what y'all mean by the definition of a diehard fan, but that's what I am, a diehard fan. I'll never bet against my boys under no circumstances.
That's tough.
That's why I don't play fantasy football. I'm not cheering for nobody else.
I feel you on that.
Panthers all day. So we finna win 11 straight.
11 straight.
You heard it here.
We got that on record.
Yeah.
11 straight games.
Do or die. They gonna make me look like a fool. They what it is. Them my boys.
All right, so let's get some game picks. We always gotta wrap it up with our game picks.
Let's go.
You in on the game picks? Oh, you just gonna be a guest? Okay,
Yeah.
so we're gonna let Nash and Los do it.
Man, come on, man. You hit that, might as well.
Let's get the games going.
Y'all ain't got to worry about me picking the Cowboys this week either.
See,
What?
that's where you gonna mess up at. Who they play?
Nobody.
Oh yeah.
Oh well,
So you ain't gotta worry
whatever.
about it.
Boy, still might lose. Somebody might get hurt during practice.
Hey, I did feel like while we getting this, I did feel like this was a must-win game for them though, because I was like,
And they barely won.
hey, win is a win.
That's no.
Man, you just gotta win. 'Cause I feel like they was on the edge. Hey, and give Dak his credit though. He did play good. He didn't turn the ball over.
Okay.
He did good enough to win the
Kirsty, you
game.
might have to pull it up. My jump going slow.
All right, so you went 10-5 last
I
week.
did, yeah.
Okay, Nash, let's see what you did last week.
Yeah, that it was down to that one last game.
And if he stop picking the Panthers for him, we ain't gonna talk about that.
Nah, I'm not.
You went 8-7.
Yeah, that was the toss-up game. The game with a.
Okay,
He was over 500.
let's see what you do this week. All right, you need me to pull it up?
Yeah, it's not pulled
All
up.
right, let me pull it up.
I do feel like y'all got a game coming up where y'all got
Man,
a
dog,
chance
we
to
don't
win,
need
though.
it. Don't we good?
No,
Stay
y'all
over
got
there.
who y'all got? I can't remember the order. It's Houston and the Colts. I can't remember the order. But y'all got a good shot against the Colts, so
Man, we got a good shot every week. We just
To do what?
We just do what we do.
Okay.
We
you
blow it.
think if I think y'all gonna win the game. Let's say y'all just go 0-17. You think y'all keep the coach?
No, you don't go 0-17 and keep the coach.
What if y'all only win 2 games? You still think y'all keep him?
I mean, they probably give him just because of his skin color. They probably give him another season. Probably give him another 2 seasons. Goddamn, way we be treating people. But yeah,
wild.
man,
All right, y'all ready?
that'd have been a brother. He'd
would've
been
been
home
gone.
right now.
He would've been
He'd
gone.
been
He
home right now.
He only got half a season.
Yeah,
Still
yeah.
was gone.
And I almost made the playoffs, and we was like, nah, we getting too good.
You
Cut
did
him.
too good.
Yeah.
All right, Thursday night, we got the Jags and the Saints.
I'm on the Jazz bandwagon, boy. Them boys they on the little street. I like sunshine.
Okay.
I've been saying it. I picked the Saints to win the division. I feel like it's a game they need. I'm gonna take the Saints.
Saints, okay. So, Browns, Colts.
I think Deshaun coming back and the Colts defense. I mean the Browns defense.
Yeah,
They got top 5 deep. I'm gonna take the Colts.
Colts. Okay.
Colts.
I mean the Browns.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
about
you
to
about to
say,
say you
My
just
bad.
contradicted it.
Yeah, the Browns. My bad.
That was almost in stone. Browns. Okay.
Got Browns on that game.
Browns. All right. Bills. Patriots.
Yeah.
See, I want to say the Bills, but this is one of them games.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'm trying to tell you, this is one of them bait me games. This is one of them divisional.
Hey, whatever your gut telling you, don't trust that.
This is one of them games.
Go
You
against.
take
This
this.
is one of them games.
Don't
take
trust it.
I'm just saying, this is. You listen to me now.
All right, we listening.
Bills are my boys right now. I'm going with the Bills.
We're going with the Bills?
Watch what I tell you. This is
You
one of them
sure you don't wanna
games.
pick the Patriots then?
This is one of them games. You're gonna be like, Steve said it's gonna be.
Mm-mm.
Well, okay.
All right. Commanders. Giants.
That's a
I'm
draw.
taking the Commanders. They gonna get somebody killed behind that line. I mean, they did look better with Tyrod than Daniel Jones, but I'm taking. Yeah, I ain't
Commanders.
Give me the Giants. The
Yeah.
Giants.
Giants. 1-5 Giants. All right.
Give me the
Gotcha.
Giants.
All right. Lions. Ravens.
Lions. Nah, this is
I'm picking my boy. I'm taking the Ravens this game.
Those your boys? This week.
the week.
Oh, okay.
And we at home. We at the crib.
Yeah,
We
give
need
me
this
the-
game.
give me
We
the
need
Lions.
this game. It's just like a vote of confidence, like a statement game. I feel like this.
Why you be acting like y'all so trash? Like,
They wide
I ain't never
receivers
said we
score.
I just don't
You-
like our receiving core.
but
like,
you be acting like y'all ain't won a game all season.
no,
y'all
we
done
good,
dropped
but
every
I'm
pass.
being objective. Like my biggest issue with my team always been like I never felt like we really put enough pieces around Lamar.
Agreed.
Like receiver wise. And then like I said, when we had the game against Pittsburgh, what happened? All those drops, like I feel like we added some pieces, but I ain't really sold on our receiving core 100% yet. But I think this is the type of game we need though, like a statement game. So I'm rolling
All right.
with it.
Raiders. Bears.
Give me the Bears.
I'm taking the Raiders. No Justin Fields. Yeah, I'm taking the Raiders. Well, they ain't got Jimmy G. We stay hurt. Yeah, I'm taking the Raiders.
Did you say we stay hurt?
He
said we-
Teams.
we
He
again?
got
Oh, I
about 30.
said, Jimmy G stay hurt.
He said we though. But he got
He
boy,
said we.
boy got
I
about
said we again.
boy got about 32 teams.
Okay. The Falcons and Buccaneers.
Bucks.
Bucks. Okay.
Going Bucks.
You said that quick.
I'm not a Falcon
I'm taking the
fan.
Bucks too.
Okay. Steelers. Rams.
Give me the Rams.
Rams. Okay.
I'm gonna take Pittsburgh,
Steelers.
and I shouldn't even be saying it. They in our division. I'm gonna take Pittsburgh.
Okay. Cardinals. Seahawks.
Seahawks.
I knew you was going Seahawks.
Them boys, some dogs, man.
That'll be a Seahawks game right there.
Seahawks for you too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Packers. Broncos.
I think Denver playing at home that game. I'm gonna take Denver though,
Okay.
and I don't. They look
Packers.
terrible.
Packers. Chargers. Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Take the
Of course.
Chiefs should have.
KC.
If the Chargers would have won last week, I probably would have picked them. But
Really?
the way
I don't trust they coach, man.
that Herbert, seeing him play with their hand, it's suspect. Yeah, it's suspect.
That's a good one.
What,
Dolphins. Eagles.
That's a tough game. I think Philly, y'all at home that game too. I'm pretty sure y'all playing at home. Man,
Did you say Dolphins, Philly?
Mm-hmm.
it's a
Both
tough
5
night
and 1.
game.
Yes.
Sunday night game too.
Sunday night
Yes.
in Philly.
Man,
It's gonna be a little cold. I gotta go with Philly, cause Miami, boys like this. The weather gonna be play a factor. The boys gonna be a little chilly.
All right, you got Philly?
I got Philly.
Okay.
Dang, that's tough. I'm gonna take Philly in that game.
Philly?
No.
Whoa,
I'm
whoa.
gonna take Miami.
What we gonna write, man?
I'm gonna take Miami in that game.
Okay.
All right,
Because
Miami.
Jalen ain't been looking. He ain't been looking like
Okay, so this is
last year's Jalen.
this is one of them games.
So I'm gonna take
Prime
Miami in
time.
that game. This a statement game for Miami too to go on the road. You don't get blew out like you did at Buffalo. Like Sunday night prime time. Man, I'm gonna take because I think they got the two leading MVP candidates right now. Tyreek and two. I'm gonna take Miami. And Jalen Ramsey practicing this week too. So we'll see how that go.
I'm sending that boy out there. This will be the worst week to start back. You go get some D-level receivers, not them boys we just talked about. No, leave that boy in the vault.
Monday night, Niners, Vikings.
Niners. You taking Kirk? You gonna take Kirk?
Vikings.
All right.
I ain't sold on Kirk at all.
I ain't sold on them either, but that Niners.
But his numbers.
I know who ain't gonna get a loss this week.
Oh, the Panthers.
Yeah, just relax.
Yeah,
We'll give y'all a break, man. We gotta get some stuff
Please
together.
give us a break.
We gotta get some stuff together.
Please.
We coming back.
Man, y'all.
We just, you know what I'm saying. We just had to let y'all get y'all wins in while y'all
got time
can.
to work on the offense. You got time to work on y'all defense.
The story's coming out. We're about to have a black coach out there calling the plays for us.
Yeah, I hope they don't try to shift the blame, man.
You know that's what they finna do.
Yeah,
but he finna turn it around. Guess what we're gonna do? Foul.
We're
gonna let my boy get.
Of course, I feel bad for him because like you don't want to like not take the opportunity. But then if stuff go wrong, they gonna be like, well,
You the fault,
he
man.
calling plays.
Yeah.
It's his fault.
You know they're gonna listen.
I
That's
see
the
it
same
right
thing.
on the
That's the
wall.
same thing America did when they slid Barack in. They was like, man, the white man messing up. Let's get Barack in here. Barack messed everything up.
Y'all doing the same thing.
Man, come on, man, y'all. But
hopefully y'all.
he finna change the culture for the last 11 games, and we gonna let him go. How we do everything else.
It might be a head coach somewhere else.
Yep. 'Cause one thing we do, we ain't loyal to nobody.
Oh y'all
Not one player.
They're right on. I feel bad for Bryce. I feel like he in a tough spot.
This Bryce gonna be alright, man.
Yeah, but y'all already been throwing little jabs at him, talking about he too small to do quarterback sneak and trying to simplify the playbook. Like, come on,
That's
man.
the coach. Man.
That's
That's what I'm saying. So now y'all got another guy, offense coordinator, calling the plays or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, I feel like writing on the wall. Like y'all just feel like some shady business to me.
Yeah, at the end of the season, y'all gonna be with us, sitting beside us. It's okay.
Who?
We got 31 teams.
I guess we could be hollering at you in February then.
That's fine.
After we win.
We're gonna beat the Cowboys this year, November 19th. You heard it here for a third time.
Definitely the Cowboys.
Yeah, okay, we put money on that game.
We definitely will.
Say less. I got $5.
You got 5 on it?
I got 5 on it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap. Josh, we want to thank you for joining us.
Appreciate you, my guy.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank y'all
Los,
for having me.
Nash, thank y'all
Till
as
next time.
always. Till next time, this is Cross the Line Sports.
NBA starts this week.
This
Come on,
week.
Kawhi.
Here we go.